channel once again. So as you are well aware from the title itself that we will be doing the analysis of the insider trading report that is publicly available on the NSE's website. Yeah, you guys heard me right. The insider trading information about the companies is publicly available on the NSE's website. So, and this particular report gets updated on a daily basis. And through doing the analysis of this report, my aim is to make a watch list for my swing trading. So, since the report gets updated on a daily basis, we also have to do this analysis of this report on a daily basis to keep pace with the NSE. Okay, so before moving any further with the analysis, I would like to give you a quick disclaimer that this video which I am making is only for educational purpose only, and I do not recommend any buy or sell signal in any particular stock or security. Okay, so as you can see on my screen that we are currently on the NSE's website homepage. Now I will tell you that from where you could download the insider trading report. So scroll down a little bit and locate the corporate announcement tab right here. Click on the view all section on the right bottom corner. Okay, so once you press that, you will be redirected to this particular page. Now, scroll down a little bit and locate the insider trading tab right here. Okay, so once you have done that, now as you can see that in this particular row there are multiple time frames for which you could download the insider trading report. But since my aim is to make a watch list for my swing trading, I'll consider the time frame of 3 months only, and I would recommend the same for you. So once you click on the 3 months data, it will get refreshed. Again, you guys don't have to walk through each and every step to download this report. I'll paste the link in the description box below, which will direct to this particular page, and you could simply click on this download button and download the insider trading report in the Excel format. Okay, so I have already downloaded it and I'll just open it. Okay, so once you open the insider trading report, the name would mention the dates from for which the report consists the insider trading information. Okay, so as you can see, it is still 5th of December 2020. Now, while I'm recording this video, the date is 5th December 2020 and the time is 4:36 p.m. And I am doing this analysis at this time of the day because it is a Saturday and the market remains closed. So I am doing this analysis today. Okay, so you guys don't have to get worried by watching this huge spreadsheet. We don't have to crunch each and every detail in this particular worksheet. We will apply some filters before moving further to our analysis. Okay, so let me just apply the filter quickly. Yeah, now we have to apply filters on two columns, namely the category of person and the mode of acquisition. The two columns have been selected on my screen right now. Okay, so the first filter on the category of person would be that I want only the rows, only the symbols which have promoter and promoter groups as their category of person. I'll delete all the rows except those two. So I'll select all the rows and delete them. Okay, so now I have a list of all the symbols which have a category of person as promoter or promoter groups. Now, the second filter would be on mode of acquisition, and I want the mode of acquisition to be as market purchase only, nothing else. I don't want ESOP, gift, interstate transfer, market sale, pledge creation, etc. etc. I only want market purchase. So I will delete all the rows which have a entry other than that. Okay, once we are done with that, I don't want the filters anymore for right now. So now, for doing the further analysis, I only want two columns, namely the symbol column and the value of security column. The two are selected on my screen right now. Okay, now why I'm considering the value of security is because that I want to study the actual flow of money in the market. Okay, so let's just delete all the columns except those two. Okay, Once we are done with that, let me just widen the symbol column. As you might notice that there is a redundancy in the name of symbols. As you can see in the row 8 and row 9, there are Grasim symbol has been repeated. Again, an RB bearing, the symbol has been repeated thrice. Okay, so for doing our further analysis, what we want is, I want the table to be in the consolidated form, because if there is redundancy in the symbol names, it will make my analysis difficult. So let me just quickly use the consolidate tool provided by Excel, and I'll just copy all the table. I'll add it. I want the top row and left column. I'll press OK. Okay. Now the next filtering would be on the value of security. Now, I consider doing analysis for only those stocks which have a value of security greater than 1 crore. Now, this lower bound of 1 crore is according to my rules. You guys can change it to 80 lakhs, 90 lakhs, 95 lakhs, or whichever value you seem best fit for your analysis. Okay, so moving forward, I'll apply a filter and I'll sort it from largest to smallest uh, and I'll delete all the symbols which have a value of security less than 1 crore. Okay, now I'll copy all these symbols and move to our insider trading master sheet. Now, if you guys want to know that how I created this insider trading master sheet from scratch, then I would highly recommend you to go and check out my playlist trading on insider information. That is a that has 4 parts, and I'll recommend you to go and check out each and every video of that. I'll give the link of the playlist in the description box below. Also, you can click the I button in the top right corner of your screen. That will take you to that particular playlist. In that playlist, I have explained in great detail that on what basis I have color coded these particular stocks and why I have made this particular master sheet. Now, I'll paste these symbols down which I have copied from the previous Excel sheet. Now, for the time being, please ignore the change of the colors in the cells. I'll explain you in a couple of minutes. Okay. So now first question would be that why we need to maintain a master sheet for this analysis. Now, as I said in the starting of the video itself, that this report gets updated on a daily basis and we have to do this analysis on a daily basis to keep us updated. Now, as you have seen that we have filtered the stocks and we have almost 100 stocks as of now. Now it is not possible for us to do the analysis of all the 100 stocks on a daily basis. So that's why I maintain a master sheet with the help of which I am able to know that for which stocks I have already done the analysis for, and I discard those stocks and I don't do the analysis again. So it just helps me to protect from repeating the steps. Okay, so I can just quickly apply the conditional formatting and see for which stocks I have already done the analysis and for which I have not. Okay, so yeah, duplicate values. Okay, so again, the stocks which are not light red color are those stocks which no longer fits in our filtering process that we applied in the previous Excel sheet. So we have to delete them. For the time being, I'm letting them as they are, but after recording of the video, I'll delete those stocks from the master column. Okay, so moving forward, as you can see, this stock which are white colored are the stocks for which I will do the analysis today, namely the Chalet, Atul, and NRB bearings. Let me just copy them down and paste it in the master column. Okay. Okay, now we can delete the copied column from here. Yeah, now we have 3 stocks for today's analysis. Now let me just walk you quickly that what we have to do in the further analysis. Now, I have to check four things, out of which three things are compulsory to check, and the last one would be an optional criteria. So, the first criteria is the shareholding of promoter or promoter group. The shareholding of promoter or promoter group should be greater than 50%. Second one, we will check the SAST regulation. In that particular thing, we will check that whether or not any selling has been reported to the NSE in the last 6 months. Last 6 months is a very important time frame, and we have to consider that. And the last 6 months we would calculate that from the day we are doing the analysis, that is from 5th December. Okay, third one would be promoter encumbrance detail. In that, I will check the percentage of shares pledged. To pass that particular criteria, there should be 0% pledging in that particular stock. Even if there is a 0.5% pledging or 1% pledging, I'll mark that particular stock as red. Okay, the last one, which is an optional criteria, is earnings per share, and that I will get in the financial results tab. And the earnings per share should be positive to pass that particular criteria. Again, let me just quickly tell you the color coding scheme of this particular master sheet. I mark the stocks as green if it passes all the four criteria, including the optional one. I mark the stocks as yellow if the stock passes all the three compulsory criterias and fails to pass the optional criteria, that is earnings per share, that is a positive earnings per share. And I mark the stock as red if it fails to pass any one of the compulsory criteria. Okay, and then I do the further analysis. Okay, so first stock for today's analysis would be Chalet. Please ignore the pronunciation if I am pronouncing it wrong. I'll paste this down here. Chalet Hotels Limited. I'll click on the company. Okay. Next, I'll click on the symbol of Chalet. Next, scroll down a little bit and move to the corporate information. Now, all the four criteria that I named are available in this particular column. The first one would be shareholding patterns. As you can see, we will check the first row and first column, that is promoter and promoter groups shareholding. It should be greater than 50% to pass our particular criteria. So it is 71%, so it passes our criteria. Next one on the list would be SAST regulations. In the SAST regulation, we have to check that if there has been any selling reported in the last 6 months. As you can see, there has not been any selling reported in this particular stock in the last 6 months. So this stock passes our criteria. The last selling was reported at 5 September 2019. So it is way beyond our 6 months time frame. Okay. The third one would be the pledging of shares. We will get that in promoter encumbrance detail. The pledging would be available in the last column of this particular table. As you can see, it is 32.12%, and I want it as 0%. So it fails our compulsory criteria. So I'll mark it as red in our master sheet. Okay, moving forward is Atul. I'll copy this down and go back to our insider trading tab. I'll paste the company name. I'll click on Atul Limited. Next, I'll click on the symbol of Atul. Okay, once I have done that, I'll scroll down and go to the corporate information right here. I'll check the let's check pledging of shares first. Okay, so as you can see, the percentage of pledging in this particular stock is 5.27%, which is greater than 0%. So I'll ignore this stock. Again, so I don't have to move forward and check all the criterias if it has failed one of the compulsory criterias. But for the sake of education, I'll just check them for you guys. So let's check the SAST regulation. So as you can see, it has passed the SAST regulation criteria also, as there has not been any selling reported by any institutional investor or any promoter or promoter group in the last 6 months. So let's check the shareholding. Shareholding, it fails in the shareholding wala criteria too, as the shareholding of promoter should be greater than 50% and it is 44.81%. So it has failed to achieve, it has failed to pass two of the compulsory criterias. So we will mark this as red too. Okay, so the last stock for today would be NRB bearings. I'll copy it down. I'll go to the insider trading tab once again. I'll paste it here. NRB Bearings Limited. I'll click on the symbol of NRB Bearing. Go to the corporate information and repeat all the steps which I have mentioned in the previous two stocks. That is shareholding pattern. As you can see, it is very close to 50%, but the 50% the number 50% is very important. Even if it's too close, then also we have to ignore this particular stock. There is a huge significance why I consider the shareholding of promoter or promoter group to be as 50%. If you guys have any doubt regarding it, do mention them in the comment section below. Okay, so even the last stock for us would go in red because it has failed to fulfill the criteria of shareholding. Okay, so this is all for today. This was the last talk for today. Okay, so if you guys are liking what I'm doing here, I'm teaching you that how to do the analysis, and I'm not only telling you that what is the process, I'm actually doing the whole analysis from scratch. If you're liking this, please like my videos, and if you guys have any doubts regarding this particular video or any particular video on my channel, then do mention them on the comment section below. I would be very happy to answer them. If you guys have any suggestions regarding the video quality, voice quality, or if you guys want any other type of analysis or or any particular analysis in any particular stock, then do mention them in the comment section below. I'll happy to entertain them. Okay, thank you for watching. That's all.